very excited to be doing our patient's surgery today. Today our plan of surgery is an L brachioplasty. What you'll notice is that her arms are actually heavier at the end towards the elbow, which will make it somewhat complicated. Normally we'll have upper arm laxity and it gets tapered and it makes the surgery easier. Given the fact that it's wider here, we really have to extend the incision a little bit longer past her elbow to get all of this out. And during my surgery, I will also be doing my newer technique, which involves elevating the armpit and helping this fold. It's called an axillary fold that you will really appreciate the result of not only in the front, but also the back. How much weight have you lost?
105.
105 pounds of weight. So she's come all the way from Pennsylvania, really for what we're gonna be doing, not only for her arms, but really for the lower body. For the lower body, we're gonna be doing my high definition tummy tuck, a procedure that we trademarked in 2007. We're gonna define her, not through liposuction, but by using the technique of the high definition tummy tuck, and then pubic lift and a thigh lift. And we're gonna be elevating the thigh front and the outer thigh in this process. This is kind of what we are going for. She will have a little bit of skin laxity of the inner thigh, and that is horizontal laxity as well as vertical laxity, but this is the scope of the plan today. And then in the future, if we need to, we can come back and build more and more on it. On the back, we performed an outer thigh lift. An outer thigh lift is essentially removing the skin of the outer thigh and the waist area, repositioning the outer thigh higher, using anchoring sutures to suture the outer thigh back to the muscle, and then removing the skin and causing this incision. We removed about 5 inches of excess skin here, and to achieve the maximal skin excision, you have to kind of taper the incision inwards, as we will do the same thing on the front. As a result, she'll get an outer buttocks lift with it too. This is the side view, and now we'll be proceeding with the front. We are now finally finished with our surgery. Our surgery today entailed a high definition tummy tuck, thigh lift, and arm lift for our patient. Starting the surgery on the back, we performed her outer thigh lift, and then on the front, completed an L brachioplasty through which a substantial amount of arm skin excess and armpit skin was excised, the armpit was lifted, and we tried to make the arms as symmetrical as possible, given the fact that one of them was actually slightly bigger than the contralateral side. So as you can appreciate, the armpit incisions are perfectly placed at the junction between the front and the back of the arms, and we have a beautiful shape to her armpit areas. Coming to her tummy was far flatter this morning and had little contour. We used the technique of the high definition tummy tuck to create a 3-dimensional sculpted abdomen without use of liposuction. So essentially this is not created by lipo etching or fat transfer, which is what a lot of other people are doing. This is actually employing the technique of the high definition tummy tuck and manipulation of the tissue in such a way that you can create a 3-dimensional and profiled look. And obviously we completed the thighs in the front and performed a pubic lift at the same time for her. Not too bad for a day, right?